Where are you headed to, Dan?
I got a signing at the Tanque Verde office for First American, Lisa Cunningham's office.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, so at 8:30, so it needs to be a hard stop at 8:30.
You hear that, everybody that talks overtime?
I'll just leave. Just
Liz
leave
made it on. Hi, Liz.
just leave my computer on and let you guys keep talking.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, let's hear it. It's Wednesday, also known as Wednesday. 8:01, time for fun. Everyone's getting ready for their morning shuffle to work, I know. So let's start the day off with some good positive energy. What are your wins, your celebrations, something you're just dang proud of?
I'm gonna kick this off because I'm desperate to have this one done. My VA assumable closes today. Not
Woo!
signs, like officially transfers. Done deal.
Done.
In the books.
Records. Money moved. Fantastic. Only took 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I've been behind this one guy in traffic, literally from Ina and Oracle until Grant and Craycroft, and he finally turns off. And it's Midas Touch Restoration. Dude in a Silverado with a work van, like a work trailer loaded, and the whole way his trailer just swaying as he drives. I appreciate how fast this man wants to get across town. Other win celebrations, come on now. I can't have just Audra's roof on camera today.
Right. I'm not driving. My son is driving.
That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah. He's over here with a half grin.
Good.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm thankful that the deal that I got under listing, I passed out flyers and I got um, potentials from that. A couple of potentials knocking on doors. So,
I like that. Get out there working on your list and you get some buyers, get some potential more deals. I like it. That's how this works.
yeah.
Every listing should get you at least 3 deals. Selling
Uh-huh.
the listing and pick up a buyer and then selling the seller a house.
Yeah.
Other wins, celebration, something you're just dang proud of. I don't want to talk, Dan. I'm worried in the morning. I've got nothing to share.
I have something to share.
Right.
I went to a impromptu Taco Tuesday last night with some of my friends, and I have a friend who is looking to list their home because they're going to be deployed or they're considering either renting it or they're looking at listing it. They just bought it like a year ago, or a little almost 2 years ago now. So um as far as them gaining at or selling at a profit, it's going to be very slim, but I'm going to see what they would prefer to do, but either renting it or selling it. And that was from another SOI. And then when I was at this party too, I had another buyer. I had basically three clients there that I had been working with or was going to be working with. So I think that's a win.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Together tacos.
Very
I love
impromptu.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the natural evolution of relationships.
Mhm.
First you meet them, then you greet them, then you feed them.
Exactly.
Boom. Tacos and contracts. Let's talk about real estate. Oh, all right. Enough of that. Anything else before I kick off our day of objection handling? No? Going once? Going twice?
I
Or
have something.
Thank
Um,
you. I just
it's
needed to talk just a little bit longer before I get involved.
okay, and I don't want to derail today's meeting, and it's not a win, but it's something that I have to put out to the group because I feel myself spiraling over it.
Let's do it.
But
no.
um, in the past, we've helped coordinate group
Oh,
open
okay.
houses
Right?
for communities where there's a lot of
Right here.
listings.
Right?
I have
Have a
one in
spot
a
right
55
there.
community Chandler, so I reached out to all the agents that have listings. And one agent responded with a very condescending email because I'm based in Tucson and I don't have realtor in my signature in the mass email. And I responded very politely and professional the first time. And then I got another condescending email. So my really petty side wants to call her out on every single thing, but I'm really trying to be like the bigger person.
Be petty.
Thank you.
Be petty. Who cares? No, I'm just kidding. Don't
I
be.
mean, I'm not gonna be her and do it in the mass email. Like I want to call her out on the side, but a part of me is trying to be the bigger person and be like, okay, just let it go.
No, I would send an email directly to her and be like, in what part of our profession is emails with that type of character and tone acceptable?
And it's clearly, I mean, like, I don't know, right? But this is what I'm assuming. It's one, my age. You can see my picture. It's the fact that I'm in Tucson. She called out that some of us not only live in Chandler, but we reside in this residence. So is your objection to me, my idea, or the fact that you're a local agent that didn't get the listing?
Sounds like someone's a little bitter.
And I know I'll be hyper focused on this all day. So I just needed some
don't
outside
be-
perspective.
Don't be hyper focused on it. Send back an email and say, at what point in our profession has it been okay to send messages like that?
Yeah, I expect more. You want to,
And then just leave it at that and be like, if you don't want to participate, that's fine.
a simple no thank you would have been fine.
Yeah, but
Well, what did you do to deserve that tone? You know, it's
Not
like, I'm
exactly.
sorry if you were having a bad day, but that was completely inappropriate and uncalled for.
Well, here's the thing, guys. And like we talk about a lot on this call, everything kind of goes back to parenthood. As a parent, and if you're not a parent, you still can see this with nieces, nephews, and kids in general. When they start acting out and being dickheads, all you got to do is ask them, when did it be okay to talk to me that way?
Yeah. Yeah.
When is it all right to disrespect people like that? I'm sorry. Sometimes agents can be the same way because nobody in their life has put them in their place. The Bible says it well. Spare the rod, spoil the child. If we do not set boundaries and expectations for professionalism in our in communities that we support, who will?
The petty side. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I guarantee you, you send a message like, when is it okay for you to talk to me that way? And she comes back with some other shit. You send it to her broker and be like, you need to handle your agent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could end it with I'm praying for you or a bless your heart if you really want to be petty.
Actually, I would just send them an Amazon link to some really soft silk slippers
A bag of rocks.
and maybe send them a small bag of rocks.
Or
a
just
glitter
so
bomb.
that's a no then.
You know what? Pettiness, I'm all about. I really am, because some people just need that response, but it never serves the greater good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to talk out of both sides of the book. Is the first part is like, give them doses of medicine that they will understand. And the second side is it gonna matter?
Yeah.
It's
Well, there's
not
an
gonna
art to
matter.
being unbothered, right? Being unbothered sometimes can be the best revenge, but also letting her know, like, I see you and the way you spoke to me was not appreciated or necessary.
Right. And probably no one's ever done that. Just
Yeah.
business for 40 years and people are coming in. You know what? If you had done a better job, maybe you could have had that listing, but you didn't.
Mhm.
And it's okay.
And like, what's your objection to an open house? Sorry that we all want to bring extra buyers into this community. Like, come on.
She's a bitter Betty.
Bitter Betty.
I'm calling her something else that starts with a B.
I mean, that's what I was saying last night to myself as I was getting into bed. I was like, God, what a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Are we allowing people to take our peace?
I did
Yes.
in that moment. I did. Well,
Do
even
we have-
even now.
Yeah. Do we have the same thing happen with clients, right? We allow
Right.
clients to get under our skin to a point where they get us off our better selves? And can we communicate at the highest level when we are at low vibrational energy?
No.
No, not at all. Now, those of you who know me a little bit more personally, Mike can attest to this. I'm the first person to tell someone to go find themselves a nice rock to kick.
Thank
Because
you.
you don't talk to me a certain type of way. We will have problems real fast. But I'm not trying to have 20 of you out there in the world acting like me. There's enough of me. We need to do better. And I can see in those moments, because my energy gets spiked and I say some off-color things that don't serve my higher best self. But I've learned in the last 10 years, 20 years, 38 and a half years, actually 38.99 years. I turned 39 in 9 days. Do the math. Yes, that's the 21st of November. I expect gifts from everybody. I'm kidding. I don't expect anything. Just show up that day. It's a Friday. I've learned to take a second. It is what it is. It's not that deep. Is it going to matter in 5 minutes? No. Then let it go. Or if this isn't the right time to have that conversation, I know in negotiation, I want to be in a powerful state to be able to handle objections and handle situations. When we're all riled up, right? Someone's gotten there and got gotten our goose, if you will, right? They've stirred us up. Can we think rationally? No. Your lizard brain that's inside your head is there to protect you, to keep you alive when you logically can't do it yourself. It's called fight or flight. Raise your hand if you're a fighter. You don't know what the situation is, but you're about to knuckle up and have some fun, right? Don't tell me how I'm going to live my life. We're going to go toe to toe because you're challenging who I am. That's not a great response when somebody on the other side might just be emotional. Right? The other day, we were talking about that vet, that how she delivered news about Moose's liver, and I wanted to fight her. Don't talk to me that way. Do we ever take a second to go, what's going on in their life to make them respond that way? When has it been okay for you to talk to me that way? What is going on in your world where you feel like this is acceptable behavior? Right? Reframing stuff like that, does that not challenge the position of the person that's on the other side of that petty wall? I know. She's like, Dan, I wanted you to give me permission to tell him. I know you did.
No, actually, I was hoping you would tell me to be a better person, because that, is
You can
my path of growth.
Yeah.
You always can play in the mud. Always. But when you're playing in the mud, you're going to get dirty. You're going to lose some stuff. Take the path less traveled. Take the high road, whatever you want to call it. No. Take the path that's going to lead you to a better day. Because when you get cut off in traffic, or you have, road rage incidences, it's 18 seconds of interaction. Typically, someone cuts you off, someone, gets in your lane or doesn't let you over, or something happens. It's 18 seconds. And how long do we allow that 18 seconds to sit in our head?
Can I say a quick thing about that, Dan?
Yeah.
I was just going to say something before you brought up the traffic, but it's all your mindset. Like, laughter is the best medicine, like we were talking about the other day. So if somebody cuts me off or they're being a total douchebag, my kids and I laugh about it and we're like, oh, they must need to go poop or something. Like, it changes the whole mindset. We're no longer mad. We're laughing. We're in a good mood, and it's completely gone.
Hi,
Like, you never know.
No, you're right. Reframe it. We don't know what's going on. Like, I was in traffic the other day and I was trying to get to Moose. Like, he wasn't doing well, and they said, hey, come visit him. This was Tuesday morning. Monday morning. Sorry. Monday morning. And in that, it was 9 minutes away from the office. My wife called me. She goes, "I'm here. He won't settle. He's whining. He needs you." So I jump in my car and I said, "I'll be there in 9 minutes." There happened to be someone on the road that literally everywhere I went, they were slowing, cutting me off, getting in my lane, not letting me over. And I finally got up next to him and I rolled my window down and I was like, "Get off your fucking phone and pay attention." And then the girl got mad at me and flipped me off and started yelling and cussing at me. And I'm like, you don't know what other people are going through when you're creating an issue. It's you. Get out of the way. So for me, I'm like, I could have cut her off. I could have done all kinds of things. Hell, if I was in my big boy vehicle, I probably could have ran her over, but I didn't. I just pushed on the brakes, got behind her, and let her get so I could get over. It cost me probably an extra 30 seconds to be able to get to where I was going by waiting instead of getting in front of her. But I'm sure I'm finishing up my call. I'll be in a minute. My clients are like, "Why is he not coming inside?" Like they're looking through my tent. Like,
there's a way normally to turn these up.
but when you do that, it's 30 seconds. Like she probably had 18 to 30 seconds of interaction with me in traffic. And when I turned off, she doesn't exist in my life anymore. And she might have been super mad as she kept driving, and it might have ruined the rest of her day. I don't know, but I can tell you what it did to me. Nothing. We get on, we move on, we take care. People will say and do things that will spike you, that will irritate you, that will get you off of your higher vibrational plane. And in doing so, they have limited your ability to communicate, to negotiate, and to handle objections. Last night, I got an offer on one of our listings. And here is the text message I got from the agent, right? So we got an offer. I sent it back. What was her name? Inbox. Her name is Hollis Angus. What a great, solid name. So we get the offer. I send it to the seller. We talk about it. A couple hours later, seller wants to counter. And hey, I said, seller is good with all of it, but paying off the solar. I sent you a counter. It's in your email. Okay, thanks. I'll get with the buyer. Today is my birthday, and I've worked three straight months without a day off, so I'm not working today unless I absolutely have to. I will jump on it in the morning and thank you. Okay, that message right there. What's the energy she's projecting?
She doesn't care.
Okay, not a care. There's one way of looking at it. What else?
I don't know. I think she communicated her boundaries. She's saying, today's my birthday. I'm going to take this day, but here's my plan for when I'll get back in touch with you.
There's
How I took it.
Are you seeing some frustration, right? She's maybe a little tired, a
Yeah,
little exacerbated.
3 months working.
3 months working without a day off. My
Mhm.
first thought was, welcome to real estate. I haven't had a day off in 12 years. I was taking calls from you guys at the vet. You didn't even know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? We have an opportunity to make a friend. If I would have been like, no, I need to get, please submit my counter to your client as per the contract. Would that have been a winning solution to her? No. You think she's going to go to bat for our counter now and say, hey, they're working to help this out. Let's make it a win-win. Let's work together. Or would she have gone, oh, fuck these guys. They're dickheads. I'm not going to do anything. No. So I hit her up with, take your time. Enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. We'll talk tomorrow. Her response, thank you so much. I appreciate your understanding. Little bit of grace, right? Hey, I get it. Enjoy your birthday. Take your time. We'll talk tomorrow. Is it urgent for my seller? Does my seller want an answer right then and there? Yeah, he does. But what do I tell my seller? We're not going to hear anything until tomorrow. Do I need to tell him it's the agent's birthday and she's taking time off and she's not going to respond because she's at a party? No. We're not going to hear anything until tomorrow. Keeping everybody at a higher plane. So negotiating and objection handling often is timing. If it's not the right time, should you do it?
Depends.
No, it doesn't depend, Audra. If it's not the right time, don't do it. Can we create the right time? Here, you got a seller or a buyer that's calling you back after doing a presentation and they want to negotiate some of the terms on the contract. You are currently driving down the freeway at rush hour at peak traffic. Your AC just went out. The dog's in the back seat crying. They're fighting over the babies. You just spilled your macchiato on your lap. Is now the best time to take that call?
Mm-mm.
No. See what I mean?
Mhm.
There's no depends. So what can you do? You can explode real quick. Say, everyone shut the hell up. Got to make a phone call. And you pull over to the side of the road. You take a couple deep breaths. You go from frantic to calm. Anyone ever done that? All right, we're ready. And then you make the phone call. If you answer the phone call and someone just jumps down your throat, you're like, hold on a second, I can't hear you. Let me call you back.
Mhm.
Do the same thing. Get yourself to a quiet place, a calm place. Sit down, do the I'm there. Why do you think that big breath happens before handling something tough? Someone right now, do a really deep breath and tell me what you feel.
I think it gives you a moment to recenter yourself.
Yep, there's one.
A calm.
A
It
calm.
gives you a calm.
Do you feel something in your brain? Like you physically feel a physical force in your brain?
Relief.
You know what that is? It's oxygen.
Mhm.
That's all it is. It's oxygen in your brain. You have oxygenated the most important part of negotiating. You have oxygenated your brain. It gives you the calm, it gives you the refocus, gives you that center so that you can come from a better place of communication. If you can't take a deep breath and you're a little wound up, you're a little spooled up, you're a little hung on an email from a bitchy agent in Chandler, then talk about it. Talk to a trusted resource that you know is going to, side with you a little bit, but also kick you in the pants and say, hey, don't be stupid. Yeah, let's burn her house down. But in reality, let's not do that. Because at the end of the day, is it going to matter? No. Are we going to have snarky, one-sided jokes about it? Absolutely. Mikey and I have a couple of agents that have been just absolute jackwagons to us over the last couple of years, and they're the butt of a lot of our jokes, and you guys don't even know it. It's kind of funny.
For my last listing, I called an agent that had a house like literally a couple houses up from mine, and I just called just to kind of sense what his like open house activity was. I even said like I would love to send you a buyer. I had about X amount of people and blah blah blah, and he like chewed me out. He was like, I went to your listing. Did they put it together in 2 days? Like his house was also like a remodel and was just like going off on me, and I just gave him my feedback as far as like what my activity was. And then I said, oh, we have like 5 offers at the end of this weekend. And he just like was such an asshole. He was like, it was ugly, it looked bad. I told my buyers not to come by, blah, blah, blah. And I just like ended it with, well, I would have loved to bring you a buyer. Is this usually how you talk to people? He was like up here and I was just like trying to be like level-headed, and his house is still on the market and it's overpriced. And I laugh at it.
It's always funny when you have those wins. It's
Yeah.
always funny. I don't care how successful you are in this business or how short you've been in this business. We need to remember professionalism and candor. I love that. This is usually how you talk to people? Right? I go over the top, like we're talking corporate level HR compliance training versions of customer service.
Mm-hmm.
That version of Dan is actually quite terrifying. And people, you can't upset me when I'm in that mode. And you have to do that because everything's recorded these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's call. So if you're watching this, Sterling, kick fucking rocks.
Oh,
You know what? In the spirit of fairness, I don't care if you kick rocks either.
Guys.
So we got to be careful what we say.
No messing around with that.
Right? We have to be cautious because everything is recorded. I got a phone call. What was it? It was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. A seller calls me. We've been texting back and forth, and her communication style is very aggressive. And I can see how she would see that being, overly pushy and demanding and curt. I don't see that as aggressive. To me, I'm like, okay, she's busy and she's got shit to do. We don't have time to have, how's your day? How's your mom and them? No, we don't have time. It's do this, do this, do this, do this. I'm good with that. That's how I communicate. And she calls me up. She goes, and this was 4 or 5 hours of texting. And then she calls me at dinner time. She goes, I just wanted to call because I know how text messages can be lost in translation. And I don't want you to feel like I'm being aggressive. I'm like, no, you're fine, Gail. I was like, this is how I communicate. I don't need fluff. She goes, oh my God, I was worried I upset you because you didn't text me back. I was like, Gail, we answered the question. There was no other need for communication. I had no more information for you. She goes, okay, well, the last agent I worked with said that I was too aggressive. I'm all, well, you got me. So that was, I appreciated the fact that she called to make sure we were on the same page. Because to her, she felt like maybe there was a slippage. She just didn't realize there was somebody out there that was more curt and to the point than she was. I have to remind myself to send you the, hey, great, thank you so much, have a nice day. And that's my problem, because there's 25% of the people in the world are like me. 75% of the world are not. And some of you need that, thank you for that, or hey, appreciate that message, or thanks for the heads up. Because otherwise you feel like, oh my God, does he not like me? Huh, Jess? Right? Not that I'm targeting you or anything.
Stop targeting me.
So that's the thing, is you got to learn to communicate with people matters, and then take the higher road and say, hey, you know what? I don't feel like the message was received correctly. I wanted to touch base and see how we're at, right? Because sometimes people just have rough days, right? I don't know if Stacy's lady has a rough day, because this is a second email, so she had another chance to pull her head out of her ass and do the right thing, and she didn't. So, good luck. And then Anthony asked what part of the jokes is he is. Oh, Anthony, you're not part of the joke, dude. I involve you. Usually when you come on camera, we screenshot it so we can share it out to our private group. I kid. All right. Was today worth your time and conversations? So in the moments you want to be petty in your imagination. But let it go. Because again, everything's recorded, everything matters. Take the higher road. If you need someone to just run these fun situations by, call me. Right? We had an agent that I beat on a deal, sent me a bag of dicks. I turned it into a YouTube video, a story, a conversation. It became jokes for at least a month. Christina was there with me when we opened it together.
So funny.
And she thought she did. She sent it intentionally to like hurt my feelings. No, it became a joke, and it still is a joke.
She went on Amazon, paid,
It was like
sent it to
$15
you.
sent me to the company. But here's the thing. Just laugh, okay? All right, guys.